Hi everyone, welcome back to Barbie Bakes. Today I'm going to be making a pumpkin pie, and this month I'm going to be making several pies. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to freeze them for Thanksgiving. So if you subscribe and like me, you'll get to see all my food that I cook and bake and drink and screw up and show my dogs. Woohoo, let's have another one. I'm going to have to set my oven at 450. Now that's only going to be for 15 minutes, and then we're going to have to lower the temperature. But before we get to baking, we're going to have a drink. I'm going to drink today and bake. So it's going to be equal parts, and I don't really care for the taste of alcohol, so I like drinks where you really can't taste it, like mixed drinks. I'll have a beer once in a while with a burger or a pizza, but that's not really my thing. Okay, we're going to start off with 1 ounce of this rum and coffee liqueur. 1 ounce. And put it in my glass of ice. Then we're going to do 1 ounce of butterscotch schnapps. And then 1 ounce of vodka. Any old brand will do. Now this is called a Butterfinger drink. So if you like the candy bar Butterfingers of Bailey's Irish Cream. Okay. Get this out of the way. And stir it up real good. Then I'm going to drop me a cherry in it. So I put my oven on 450, and that's got to heat up for 15 minutes. Okay, drop my cherry in here. There you go. That's a Butterfinger drink. So let's taste it. Tastes just like a good old Butterfinger. Okay, now to making the pumpkin pie today, it's a very simple recipe. And I'm going to make it, and then I'm going to freeze it after it cools for Thanksgiving. So what we're going to do is start off with a can of pumpkin, and this is the pumpkin pie mix, and it is 30 ounces. Right in there, whole can. You know, it's the first week of November, and it's been really warm this week. It's going to be warm almost all next week. So it's been really nice to get outside. Okay, we got 30 ounces of the pumpkin pie mix, and we're going to take 3/4 of a cup of evaporated milk. We're going to pour that into our pumpkin. Now we have to have 2 eggs. So what I like to do, I want to mix my eggs up a little bit, just whip them just a little bit before I put them in the mixture. Okay, whip them up just a little bit. And pour them in there. Mix this up. Mix it all up. We've got our pumpkin, evaporated milk, and eggs mixed up. Now I've got a frozen pie crust, You can make your own if you like. I like the easy, simple way. So here's my pie, and I've poked a few little holes in there so that the crust does not raise up and break. Okay, I'm gonna put the pie filling in here. We're gonna bake this at 350 for about an hour. I'll check it after about 45 minutes. You want to just make sure it's done in the middle. Okay. Okay, I'll smooth that down a little bit, but it really doesn't matter too much for a pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie is in the oven, and we're going to check in about 45 minutes. Our pumpkin pie is finished now. I'm going to take it out of the oven. Put it there to cool. Now we had a can of 30-ounce pumpkin pie mix with a 3/4 cup of evaporated milk and 2 eggs. We mixed all that together, put it in a pie crust, and baked it for about 40 minutes. You know, depending on your oven, it could take a little longer or a little less, so you just have to check it. So once your crust is brown, then it's done. So now we're going to let that cool, and once it's cool, I'm going to wrap it real good with freezer bags, and I'm going to freeze it for my Thanksgiving meal. Now I had some leftover pumpkin, so I'm going to try something different here. I have these little molds, and I'm going to spray it with some butter. Just a little bit of butter there. I'm going to cook it for about 10 to 15 minutes because it had egg in it. And I'm going to put it in these molds, and we're going to see how that turns out. So we'll fill the molds up. And I thought, well, after I make these, something different, I'll let it cool. I'll pop it out of the molds to show you how it's working. And then I'll probably freeze some of them and give them to the grandkids for Thanksgiving. It's a little snack. You can put it on a graham cracker with a little whipped cream. Be a nice little snack for the grandchildren. Once I fill these, I'll smooth it out a little bit. Give these a little shake here. I'm gonna pop them in 350 for 10 to 15 minutes. See how this turns out. Our molds have cooled, so now comes to the big test. We'll see if they'll pop out of here easily. Nope. Well, some of them. Okay, I'm going to put them on a little piece of graham cracker. It's going to be a little snack for the kids. Of course, we'll taste them here in a minute. Okay, we got a little pumpkin molds here with some graham cracker. This is a cute little snack I thought I'd try, and the kids would love making these. And I know they're going to love eating them. Whoops. Okay. Alrighty. Here's my little pumpkin on a graham cracker with whipped cream. Tastes like a pumpkin pie. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this segment of Barbie Bakes. Join me next time and subscribe and like and to view all my videos. You have a good evening. Bye-bye. I have finished my drink up here too. Yum. And like it, and I will try to whatever. What's happening with the drink here?